Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how we all relate to other people, what other people know about us, the different type of social masks that we wear, what we can learn about ourselves. So really it all can be summed up in the concept of jahari window. So to begin, you can just listen, and hopefully this is relaxing. Or if you want to get yourself a piece of paper, you can do this activity with me. So, I'm just gonna get all my stuff ready. So the jahari window is a concept which helps us to learn more about ourselves. What I've done is I've broken up the paper into 4 quadrants. They don't have to be perfectly even, but the idea is that they are even spaces. The first quadrant is called the arena, and that is the different things that I know about myself. And these is also the things that others know about me. The second quadrant, so the first part, apologize, you're not going to be able to read it perfectly, but the first part is the area, the arena, where public arena, it's really your public persona. It's the things that I know about myself and the things that others know about me. So, for example, people know that I am into wellness. People know that I recently graduated with a master's degree in clinical mental health. People also know that I am a female. People know that I am from the East Coast. So these are things that people know about me. I don't keep it hidden. And if they have a conversation with me, they would gather that information. It's public knowledge. The second part is things that, others don't know. So this would be more of a hidden arena. So this is the area where some things that I might not keep, that might not be public knowledge. They might be hobbies that I don't wish to share with others. They might be things that from my childhood that's not necessarily information that I share with everyone. It might be something that is not necessarily deliberately hidden, but I just don't shout to the mountaintops. So this is the things that others don't know about me. I'm sure that we all have that area. The next set of quadrants are things that I don't know about myself. So that could be, the first part is blind spots. So these are things that I don't know about myself. And they're blind spots. So I might be in class and other people might think that I ask too many questions. And I do. I ask so many questions, or I did when I was a student. But that might be annoying to others. People might think that a blind spot for me might be that I am a soft speaker when I speak, which might make it difficult for others to hear me. But I don't know that because I haven't gotten that feedback yet. Another blind spot might be that I am considered an expert in an area professionally, but I'm not quite sure about that, or I don't know how many people think that about myself. It's how others see me, but I don't have the feedback to know what their thoughts are. So the next area is unknown area. So the unknown area are things that I don't know about myself and things that others don't know about me. So I have not been made aware of these things. One thing might be that professionally I might decide to work with children clinically, and I don't know if I have the skills for that, and others don't know that. It's something unknown. It might be choosing to try something new. You have no idea whether you would like it. Others don't know that either. So it's undiscovered information. So again, just to recap, these are the parts things that are known about myself. I know about myself, things I don't know about myself. So these are things that is the public arena where I know about myself and others know about me. This is what I choose to show about myself. This is more of the area that's hidden. Things that are private or I feel I'm unable to share. There's a vulnerability there that I might get judged if I share that. These are things that are considered blind spots, things I don't know about myself, and the blind spots. And this is what others don't know about me and what I don't know about myself. So, you might be wondering, okay, why is this important? Well, one way that this is important is that as we move through life, there are ways that we can learn more about ourselves, gain more confidence, and explore. Jahari window is a perfect way to have this be part of your process. So, as we ask for feedback, and as we share more about ourselves, these areas change. So as we lower our social mass and explore, allow ourselves to be a little bit vulnerable in ways that are safe, our public arena, our public face will increase. So what might have been up here in terms of the amount of space that we would allow others to see of ourselves might actually be increased. You might allow others to see more of you. Take those risks and allow yourself to be vulnerable in safe ways. And this would be asking yourself, is it difficult to be yourself around people that are trusted friends, family, and allowing yourself to share parts of yourself that might seem vulnerable, but again, are safe. And that's something for you to explore and determine what feels safe for you. Asking yourself the mask that you might wear in public, is it something that helps you professionally, personally, or is it restrictive? I'm not saying to just let go of all your masks. Masks can be something that's protective in a way that's completely necessary. However, they can also become restrictive. So what masks are helpful or what masks are harmful, and looking at those ways that you can allow others to see the true you. So as those ways that you allow your true self to show, this area will increase. So the area that you share with others will get bigger. And other things that people don't know about you will be less hidden. Now, am I advocating that you run into the streets and share your business with everyone just for the sake of being your true self? Absolutely not. And if there's an issue with rejection, you certainly would want to talk to somebody. If you need to, of course, absolutely. However, sometimes it's necessary to be vulnerable in order to form those bonds with people in order to make those connections. And that's what I'm talking about. Being okay with sharing weaknesses that aren't harmful. Brene Brown has a wonderful book on about imperfections and vulnerability, and it's an absolute read if you haven't heard of it or read it already. It's a book about the bravery of vulnerability and making connections. So this area can shrink by sharing more about yourself with trusted friends, family, coworkers. Another way that the jahari window can change, these quadrants can change, is as you ask for more feedback. Oops. Sometimes I do that. Feed, not feeb. Feedback. Areas about yourself, those unknown areas, they will shrink as well. Let me get a better pencil. Some pencils are not all created equal. So the unknown area shrinks as you ask for feedback, as you ask for others to share about their experience of you. This is especially helpful as a supervisor, co-worker, asking for others to give you feedback on your effectiveness as a leader, your effectiveness as communicating with others in a team. With your partner, ways in which you can be more supportive, or your partner's experience of you in the relationship as a parent. Touching base with your children or child so that you can get information on effectively parenting your children. Sometimes I talk with my son, touch base with him, and ask him, what his thoughts are about something that is an experience what he had with me, and of course I'm his parent and he needs to follow rules that I set for him, but I check in with him from time to time to see, to communicate, hey, what's working for you? As your mom, as crazy as that might sound, I was raised in a way that parents are what's written by parents is written in stone. So those are ways in which you can learn more about yourself by getting feedback. This is especially, as I said before, helpful at work. And it doesn't have to be that you have a conversation where you are listening feedback. That's absolutely something that is very helpful. But feedback can be just your own personal data that you gather by opening yourself up in some ways. How are people responding? Look at how they're responding. Are they responding the way that you may have anticipated? How are people reacting to you? And looking at those verbal and non-verbal indicators of how people are responding to you. So I hope this was helpful and just at least interesting and a little bit relaxing. Hopefully. I know this is not always a fun topic, but it can be fun to learn more about yourself. So, I'm going to be posting some more videos, not necessarily ones that are for, excuse me, I have to get rid of this, not necessarily ones that are just counseling. I am by no means a substitute for counseling. I just like talking about this stuff. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Take care, and till next time.